week as a city celebrated the 4th of July holiday. I hope you had a great time. I hope you were all able to enjoy with your families. And now we're on to today's topic. The Housing and Neighborhood Services Bureau is tasked with a number of critical services for our community. Now, so we'll start with Megan. Thanks for joining us. Megan, tell us a little bit about what your bureau does and why is that relevant to our homeless emergency?
Sure. Hi, it's really an honor to be here with you
Thanks
today
for joining us.
and to talk about one of my favorite topics, affordable housing, and all the things the city does to promote affordable housing and how it impacts directly solutions to homelessness. I've worked for the city's Housing and Neighborhood Services Bureau for about 16 years now. It's been a great honor for me to work with a lot of passionate people. We all feel and agree that housing is a human right.
Absolutely.
It's something that all of our working families, our elderly, our special needs population should all have. I've been privileged enough to see the direct impact that quality, affordable, safe housing can do for people.
Right.
It allows them to go back to school. It provides that basic security. Go back to school, be involved in their kids' after school activities, deal with their social and emotional needs, and be part of their neighborhood and build a stronger community for Long Beach.
When people have stable housing, they do better in school, they invest in their communities, all the things that you want to see in a city. And all of that's really driven by having access to affordable housing. So as we see from the 2023 point in time homeless count, the rate of those falling into homelessness is slowing, but we still have a whole lot more work to do. So what role does your department, your bureau have? What do you play in keeping folks housed so that we don't see these numbers continue to increase as it relates to new people experiencing homelessness?
So our bureau, we work in partnership with the city's nonprofit affiliate, the Long Beach Community Investment Company. We have a direct impact on ending homelessness. We provide funds, we allocate funds to affordable housing development, rehabilitation, or preservation for those projects that are restricted to affordable rents but are going to be converting to market rate. We work tirelessly to increase. We've improved hundreds of units over the last couple of years and produced or preserved thousands over the last decade. It's extremely important for the prevention of homelessness because so many people are living one check away from being homeless. And so by providing this housing, first of all, we're preventing, and then recently we've pivoted away from just workforce housing to actually providing housing for people who have experienced homelessness. And that's been a big shift for us, and we're committed to providing units where they have on-site case management and all of the social services that are required to get them back into a safe and secure environment and contributing to Long Beach.
I think that's important because when we declared a state of emergency, we had, did it based on the data, and the numbers showed that we were dealing with a problem. Significantly more individuals experiencing homelessness than at any other point in our city's history. But at the same time, we have to think about long-term solutions and getting people into stable housing. We know there are other factors, but that is the common denominator. There's an analogy, and I think we said it on this broadcast before. If you have, 4 people playing musical chairs, and one happens to be on a cane, and you play musical chairs and the music stops, everyone gets a chair. But then you remove a chair and you turn the music back on, and surprise, the individual with the cane doesn't get a chair. Why? It's not because they're on a cane, it's because we removed a chair. It's just that simple as it relates to housing supply. If there's enough for everyone, then even if you're in a difficult position or you're at a disadvantage, you still have access to housing. And we can address the other challenges there if we have access to housing. So housing is a big part of it. What I would say is we took several steps during the emergency to speed up development. That's really important to us. And so I want to ask you, how many affordable housing units have we approved since the start of the emergency?
Absolutely. We've approved, I'm proud to say, 252 new units since the start of the emergency, and that's a huge number. As I said, I've worked for the Housing Bureau for 16 years, and I've never seen that number approved in a
short
6-month
period of time. And that's not even including many of the market rate developments in the works as well. So between market rate and affordable, you're addressing the affordable housing need, but you're also expanding the housing stock in general, which certainly helps. Now, a program that you're managing that's important to me is the recently launched First Time Home Buyer Program. It's a program that I was proud to advocate for as a council member. I'm excited to see where we're headed. It's designed to help low and moderate income families with purchasing their first home. It's something personal for me because, when I was 25, I bought my first home in Long Beach. It was right after the bubble burst, so it was affordable, but I had help in the form of down payment assistance from the federal government through the economic stimulus package with Obama. And so the fact we're able to bring down payment assistance back is personal for me because it's that much more difficult today than it was back in 2009, 2008 to buy a home. So can you share a little insight with how the program's going with our audience?
Sure, it's going really well. It's also a passion of mine to take people from rentership and make the American dream come true.
That's right.
That's something we all hope for. And we're really trying to level the playing field and help people who otherwise wouldn't be in the market to buy a home, help them to build generational wealth that home ownership can do. So we launched the program at the very beginning of the year, and we've approved about 70 people are pre-qualified both with their first lender and for our program, and are out there searching for their forever homes, hopefully right now. We've closed escrow for about 10 people, and they've moved into their beautiful
That's
new
great.
homes. And the rest are out searching for the perfect fit, and then we still have money available. So I would like to share that there is money available, and we encourage more people to apply. We have at least 30 more grants that we have money allocated and reserved.
So that's great. 70 people are on the path to first-time home ownership with assistance through this program, and we still have capacity for 30 more. We want you to make sure you get an application in and you come out and participate in this program if you want to be a homeowner here in the city of Long Beach. It's targeted to make sure that it's giving opportunity to folks. So take a look at the website and see if you qualify. Next, I want you to, if you could, just paint a broader picture of affordable housing resources broadly that Development Services offers. Where do people start when they're looking for help with seeking affordable housing?
Well, the best place to go is our website, which is longbeach.gov/LBDS for Long Beach Development Services.
We'll put it up.
Yes, thank you.
We'll put it in the comments.
It's an extremely helpful resource. On our website, you can find all of the affordable restricted housing throughout Long Beach that we have developed over the years. There's about 4,000 units on that list. And with each project, it has the address and a phone number that you can call directly to get on the wait list and see how what the requirements are to qualify. With that also, we're also constantly posting. We have a project that's going to be beginning lease up this very month, and so we'll be posting information about how to get on the wait list and information to apply directly for that project, as well as some others. We have about 250 units becoming available for lease up in 2023.
That's great. I mean, when I was on the city council, it took years to get just 61 units of affordable housing, senior housing developed. And, we've got 250 available this year. We've got more in the pipeline. You've, entitled that just as many just in these first 6 months. And there's much more interest as we see, the Midtown plan and evaluate the downtown plan and other opportunities and our new inclusionary housing policy. And if we continue to, head down this trajectory, we can identify more and more resources to invest in affordable housing. So it's great that we have a central resource for people to locate. So, I just want to thank Megan and your team at Development Services Department for all that you do. I appreciate the work that we're doing to make us build a better Long Beach where everyone can find home. I want to thank you all for joining us, and we will be back next week where we're going to talk about, we finally gotten a bigger picture, a better picture of the sort of homeless counts across the region, in the county, adjacent cities, in different spas, to put our progress in context to other cities. We're going to have a deep dive on that to see how we're doing. I think it's important to see how is Long Beach making progress in context to the region and to the state. And so we'll have that conversation next week. Thanks again for joining us. Now we'll proceed with interpretation in Spanish and in Kamai. Thank you.
Buenos días a todos. Gracias por acompañarnos para nuestra transmisión en vivo semanal, donde brindamos actualizaciones sobre nuestra emergencia de personas sin hogar. El alcalde de Long Beach, Rex Richardson, estuvo acompañado por Megan Sorensen, gerente de servicios de vivienda y vecindarios en el Departamento de Servicios de Desarrollo de la ciudad. Megan Sorensen ha estado trabajando con el equipo de vivienda de la ciudad por más de 16 años. El equipo de servicios de vivienda y vecindarios desempeña un papel fundamental en la creación y el mantenimiento de viviendas asequibles para los residentes de bajos recursos y las personas que están sin hogar o corren el riesgo de ello. Es importante reconocer que la vivienda es un derecho humano. Todos en nuestra comunidad, incluidas las familias trabajadoras, los adultos mayores, los veteranos, los estudiantes y las personas con necesidades especiales merecen un lugar seguro al que llamar hogar. El Departamento de Servicios de Desarrollo de Long Beach trabaja con la afiliada sin fines de lucro de la ciudad, The Long Beach Community Investment Company, para mantener a las personas alojadas mediante la asignación de fondos para la construcción de viviendas asequibles y sostenibles. Los servicios de desarrollo también se asocian con constructores, proveedores de servicios, grupos comunitarios y religiosos y otros para aumentar el suministro de viviendas de la ciudad y ayudar a que los vecindarios sean más seguros y habitables. Han aprobado y construido cientos de unidades de viviendas asequibles y han multiplicado por 10 la construcción de viviendas a precio de mercado durante la última década. Tenemos muchos proyectos interesantes de viviendas asequibles que se espera que se completen este año y a principios del 2024, que incluyen Wellspring de 88 unidades, Heritage Gardens de 68 unidades y 26.2 Apartment de 77 unidades. Desde que se proclamó la emergencia para personas sin hogar en enero, se ha aprobado la construcción de más de 250 unidades asequibles permanentes. Esto cambia la vida y proporcionará una vivienda segura y de calidad a la que puedan llamar hogar. Apenas el mes pasado se aprobó un préstamo de 3.6 millones de dólares para un constructor regional, que se utilizará para ayudar a proporcionar 100 nuevas viviendas asequibles para residentes de bajos y muy bajos recursos. Si bien todo esto es un esfuerzo notable, hay mucho más trabajo por hacer y el equipo de vivienda de la ciudad está trabajando para ayudar a marcar la diferencia. Los servicios de desarrollo inició recientemente el programa para compradores de casa por primera vez, que proporciona hasta $20,000 en subvenciones de asistencia para el enganche y los costos de cierre a solicitantes cualificados para ayudar a las personas a comprar casas. Gracias por acompañarnos.
Pasum chimrip su bom pon tang akni hai som thlai am no kun yang chri chri chpu bom pon ដែលបានចូលរួមតាមដានស្ដាប់និងទស្សនាការផ្សាយបន្តផ្ទាល់ប្រចាំសប្តាហ៍របស់យើងបាទតាមរយៈការផ្សាយនេះបងប្អូននឹងបានជ្រាបអំពីព័ត៌មានថ្មីៗនឹងចុងក្រោយអំពីបញ្ហាបន្ទាន់ពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងភាពអនាថានៅទីក្រុងឡុងប៊ិចរបស់យើងបាទថ្ងៃនេះលោកអភិបាលក្រុងឡុងប៊ិចមានវាគ្មិនមួយរូបជាភ្ញៀវគឺអ្នកស្រី Megan Sorensen អ្នកស្រីគឺជាអ្នកគ្រប់គ្រងសេវាលំនៅឋាននិងប្រជាពលរដ្ឋសហគមន៍នៅក្នុងនាយកដ្ឋានសេវាអភិវឌ្ឍរបស់សាលាក្រុងឡុងប៊ិចអ្នកស្រី Megan បានបម្រើការនៅក្នុងក្រុមលំនៅឋានរបស់សាលាក្រុងនេះអស់រយៈពេលជាង16ឆ្នាំមកហើយ បាទក្រុមសេវាលំនៅឋាននិងសេវាប្រជាប្រដ្ឋសហគមន៍ដើរតួនាទីយ៉ាងសំខាន់នៅក្នុងការបង្កើតនិងបន្តធ្វើឲ្យតម្លៃលំនៅឋានស្ថិតនៅក្នុងកម្រិតនៃតម្លៃសមរម្យល្មមឲ្យបងប្អូនដែលមានប្រាក់ចំណូលទាបនិងបងប្អូនដែលរស់នៅក្នុងស្ថានភាពអនាថាឬក៏បងប្អូនដែលងាយនឹងរអិលធ្លាក់នៅក្នុងស្ថានភាពអនាថាអាចលៃលករកទិញឬក៏ជួលផ្ទះស្នាក់នៅបានបាទសូមជម្រាបជូនបងប្អូនថាការទទួលស្គាល់សិទ្ធិលំនៅឋាននេះគឺជារឿងសំខាន់មួយហើយត្បិតសិទ្ធិលំនៅឋាននេះឯងគឺជាសិទ្ធិមនុស្សបាទប្រជាពលរដ្ឋគ្រប់រូបដែលរស់នៅក្នុងសហគមន៍របស់យើងមិនថាគ្រួសារកម្មករជនចាស់ជរាអតីតយុទ្ធជនសិស្សនិងជនពិការនោះទេពួកគាត់ម្នាក់សុទ្ធតែស័ក្តិសមនឹងមានទីដែលមានសុវត្ថិភាពមួយដែលជាលំនៅឋានកក់ក្ដៅរបស់ពួកគាត់នាយកដ្ឋានសេវាអភិវឌ្ឍក្រុងឡុងប៊ិចបំពេញកិច្ចការសហការជាមួយនឹងអង្គការសង្គមស៊ីវិលដែលមិនរកប្រាក់កម្រៃដើម្បីចាប់ជាដៃគូគ្នាជួយនៅក្នុងរឿងនេះបាទអង្គការនេះមានឈ្មោះថាក្រុមហ៊ុនវិនិយោគសហគមន៍ក្រុងឡុងប៊ិចយើងធ្វើនេះគឺដើម្បីយ៉ាងណាធ្វើឲ្យប្រជាពលរដ្ឋរបស់យើងមានផ្ទះសម្បែងស្នាក់នៅបាទដើម្បីធ្វើដូច្នេះទៅបានគឺយើងបែងចែកថវិកាសម្រាប់សាងសង់លំនៅឋានដែលមានតម្លៃថោកសមរម្យនិងដែលមានចីរភាពសម្រាប់ទុកជូនប្រជាពលរដ្ឋដែលត្រូវការលំនៅឋានទាំងនេះមិនតែប៉ុណ្ណោះសេវាអភិវឌ្ឍក៏ចាប់ដៃគូគ្នាជាមួយនឹងក្រុមហ៊ុនអភិវឌ្ឍនៅក្រុមហ៊ុនផ្ដល់សេវាក្រុមអង្គការសាសនានិងសហគមន៍និងក្រុមផ្សេងទៀតដើម្បីធ្វើយ៉ាងណាឲ្យគ្រឿងផ្គត់ផ្គង់និងសេវាផ្នែកលំនៅឋានរបស់ក្រុងមានភាពសម្បូរបែបនិងដើម្បីជួយធ្វើយ៉ាងណាឲ្យភូមិឋានរបស់យើងទាំងអស់គ្នាកាន់តែមានសុវត្ថិភាពនិងជាទីដែលមនោរម្យគួរឲ្យចង់រស់នៅបាទក្រុមការងាររបស់យើងទាំងនេះបានយល់ព្រមនឹងបើកការដ្ឋានសាងសង់ថ្មីគឺសាងសង់ផ្ទះដែលមានតម្លៃថោកសមរម្យនេះបានរាប់រយខ្នងមកហើយក៏បន្តបង្កើនសន្ទុះសាងសង់ផ្ទះដែលមានតម្លៃប្រកួតប្រជែងតាមទីផ្សារដែលកើនរហូតដល់ទៅ10ដងឯណោះនៅក្នុងរយៈពេលមួយទសវត្សរ៍ចុងក្រោយនេះបើយើងមានគម្រោងសាងសង់លំនៅឋានដែលមានតម្លៃថោកសមរម្យដែលគួរឲ្យចាប់អារម្មណ៍ជាច្រើនដែលរំពឹងថានឹងសាងសង់រួចរាល់នៅក្នុងឆ្នាំនេះនិងនៅដើមឆ្នាំ2024ខាងមុខនេះសំណង់ទាំងនោះរួមមានសំណង់លំនៅឋាននៅតំបន់ Well Spring 88ខ្នងសំណង់នៅសួន Heritage Gardens 68ខ្នងសំណង់នៅតំបន់ផ្ទះល្វែន 26.2 Apartment 77ខ្នងបាទសូមជម្រាបជូនបងប្អូនដែរថាចាប់តាំងតែពីក្រុមប្រឹក្សាក្រុងឡុងប៊ិចប្រកាសដាក់បញ្ហាណាថាជារឿងបន្ទាន់ដែលត្រូវដោះស្រាយកាលពីខែមករានោះមកមានផ្ទះដែលមានតម្លៃថោកសមរម្យចំនួនជាង250ខ្នងទៅហើយដែលជាលំនៅឋានអចិន្ត្រៃយ៍ត្រូវបានយល់ព្រមឲ្យសាងសង់នេះគឺជួយកែប្រែស្ថានភាពរស់នៅរបស់បងប្អូនអនាថានិងផ្ដល់ជូនពួកគាត់នៅផ្ទះគុតមុតនិងមានគុណភាពដែលជាទីដែលពួកគាត់ហៅថាជាលំនៅឋានសុខសាន្តរបស់ពួកគាត់បាទជាឧទាហរណ៍គ្រាន់តែខែមុននេះនៅទានឬក៏ប្រាក់កម្ចី$3.6 លានត្រូវបានផ្ដល់ជូនទៅអង្គការគម្រោងអភិវឌ្ឍនៅក្នុងតំបន់ថវិកានេះនឹងត្រូវយកទៅប្រើប្រាស់ដើម្បីជួយផ្ដល់ផ្ទះថ្មីចំនួន100ខ្នងបន្ថែមទៀតសម្រាប់បងប្អូនប្រជាពលរដ្ឋដែលមានប្រាក់ចំណូលទាបនិងទាបខ្លាំងបាទបើទោះបីជាកិច្ចខំប្រឹងប្រែងរបស់យើងនេះគឺជារឿងគួរឲ្យកត់សម្គាល់យ៉ាងណាក្តីក៏នៅតែមានកិច្ចការជាច្រើនទៀតណាស់ដែលយើងត្រូវធ្វើនឹងដែលក្រុមការងារលំនៅឋានក្រុងឡុងប៊ិចរបស់យើងត្រូវបំពេញដើម្បីធ្វើយ៉ាងណាជួយធ្វើឲ្យមានការផ្លាស់ប្ដូរជីវវិជ្ជមានមួយទៅបាននៅក្នុងន័យនេះសេវាអភិវឌ្ឍកាលពីពេលថ្មីៗនេះបានដាក់ឲ្យដំណើរការកម្មវិធីទិញផ្ទះលើកដំបូងដែលផ្ដល់ជំនួយថវិការហូតដល់ទៅ$20,000សម្រាប់ជាប្រាក់តម្កល់និងប្រាក់បិទកម្ចីហើយប្រាក់ជំនួយនេះសាលាក្រុងផ្ដល់ជូនប្រជាពលរដ្ឋដែលបំពេញគ្រប់លក្ខខណ្ឌដើម្បីបានជំនួយសម្រាប់ទិញផ្ទះលើកដំបូងបាទសូមអរគុណលោកអ្នកនាងបងប្អូនទាំងអស់ដែលបានត្រង់ត្រាប់ស្ដាប់និងទស្សនាការផ្សាយបន្តផ្ទាល់របស់យើងប្រចាំសប្តាហ៍បាទសូមអរគុណនិងសូមជម្រាបលា